IVAT Expert is a reliable and easy-to-use software tool for solving VAT problems. Based on preferences of the user, IVAT Expert offers two methods for solving VAT issues. One, the step-by-step method. Two, the IVAT invoice method, which guides the user faster and more effectively through a problem. The preferred method can be chosen immediately after logging in. We will first demonstrate how IVAT Expert can help solve VAT problems by using the step-by-step method. IVAT Expert applies up-to-date VAT legislation of 29 different European jurisdictions. For the purpose of this simulation, we will use a transaction in which a hypothetical Dutch company supplies 100 books to a hypothetical German company. The books which are sold by the Dutch company are already in Germany. Therefore, the German customer will pick the books up from an address in Germany. In order to determine the correct VAT treatment of this transaction, IVAT Expert will ask the user facts such as 1. Facts about the supplier. 2. Facts about the customer. 3. The nature of the transaction. 4. Other relevant facts. For instance, IVAT Expert will ask the user who is responsible for the transport. 5. The place of departure of the books. 6. And the place of arrival of the books. Once all the factual data have been entered, IVAT Expert will immediately provide the correct VAT solution for this transaction. You will now see the mandatory statements which should be printed on the invoice. The fact that this delivery is subject to 7% German VAT. How this transaction should be reported to the Dutch and the German tax authorities, and a notice that the Dutch company should have a VAT number in Germany. By clicking on Show Invoice, IVAT Expert will immediately show the correct invoice in PDF, including the mandatory invoice statements. The IVAT invoice method will show the same results. But here, the user is asked to insert all relevant data in one data screen. The relevant variables and the VAT consequences are thus shown on the same screen. By clicking on the Invoice button, the user can retrieve the invoice in PDF. By clicking on the Reporting button, IVAT Invoice will show how both the seller and the customer should report this transaction to the Dutch and German tax authorities. On this basis, you will know how to fill in a VAT return in a country in which you are not familiar. Now we have seen the VAT consequences of this transaction in Germany. Suppose now we will do the same transaction in Belgium. When doing the same transaction in Belgium, IVAT Expert tells you that the VAT consequences of this transaction are different in Belgium. Instead of invoicing your customer with VAT, the same Dutch company should now reverse charge the VAT to the Belgian customer. As we have seen in the above example, by changing one of the variables in IVAT Expert, IVAT Expert will immediately show how this change will affect the VAT outcome. In the examples, we have used standard profiles of companies. Specific profiles of your company can be saved in IVAT Expert. IVAT Expert will then take into account your company's specifics when simulating transactions. Thus, IVAT Expert can be tailored to your company needs. Time for a demonstration of IVAT Expert. If you want to reduce VAT risks and save time and costs for your company, Please contact us for a free demonstration. We will show how IVAT Expert adds value to your company.